Hey, Cowboys Nation. Let's dive straight into the story of Dak Prescott and the Cowboys this season, because what we are witnessing is truly something special. After 5 games, we are seeing a quarterback who is not just playing well, but elevating the entire team around him in ways that sometimes go unnoticed. People tend to forget that football is not just about flashy plays or a few highlight reels. It is about consistency, preparation, and the ability to read the game on a level that most quarterbacks never reach. And Dak is doing exactly that. He has shown that even when pieces are missing, when the offensive line is in transition and top receivers are absent, he can still command this offense, make smart decisions under pressure, and deliver results that matter on the scoreboard. Think about what Dak has had to deal with in the early part of this season. There is no elite number one receiver consistently dominating coverage. The running game is patchwork at best, and the offensive line has undergone changes that would derail most quarterbacks. Yet despite all of that, Dak Prescott has not just survived, he has thrived. His ability to read defenses, identify mismatches, and adjust at the line of scrimmage is extraordinary. He is making split-second decisions that turn potential sacks into big gains, turning average plays into opportunities, and giving his teammates the chance to shine. This is the hallmark of a quarterback at the peak of his understanding of the game, a player who's grown not just physically, but intellectually, mastering the art of controlling an offense in a way that elevates everyone around him. It is easy to forget the full context when looking at single games or isolated moments. One interception or one drop pass does not define the season. Yet, that is what the narrative often tries to push. Dak has experienced that throughout his career, and the media cycle loves to swing between extremes. One week, he is a hero. The next, he is overrated. But if you step back and look at the bigger picture, the truth is clear. Dak Prescott is playing some of the best football of his career. He is making plays that win games, and more importantly, he is consistently keeping the Cowboys competitive regardless of who is on the field with him. Let's talk numbers for a moment, because while stats never tell the full story, they do highlight just how impactful Dak has been. His adjusted performance metrics show him far above many of his peers, and when you look at the total points he is adding to the offense, the gap between him and other quarterbacks is staggering. This is not just anecdotal or hype. It is backed up by detailed analysis that accounts for drops, interceptions that were not his fault, sacks, and even defensive interference. Despite all the variables that could suppress his impact, Dak is still producing at a level that few quarterbacks in the league can match. He is effectively doing more with less, carrying an offense that is in transition and doing it in a way that maximizes every player's contribution. Another factor that makes Dak so impressive is how he has evolved as a decision-maker. From his early days in the league, we saw flashes of brilliance, but now it is consistent. He is reading coverages with an almost surgical precision, adjusting protections, and calling audibles that put defenses on their heels. The way he navigates third-down situations, in particular, is exceptional. He knows exactly when to hold the ball, when to release it, and how to manipulate the defense to create the best possible outcome for his team. This kind of football IQ cannot be taught overnight. It is built over years of studying, practicing, and learning from every experience, both good and bad. And this season, all that preparation is paying off in a major way. One of the most overlooked aspects of Dak Prescott's game is his ability to maintain composure under adversity. Injuries, roster changes, and the natural ups and downs of an NFL season could shake even the most talented quarterback, but Dak remains steady. He has faced games where key pieces were unavailable and the odds seemed stacked against the team, yet he consistently finds a way to lead the Cowboys to victories or at least keep them in contention. This mental resilience, combined with his physical skills, makes him not only a great player, but a true leader. Players follow him because he inspires confidence. Coaches rely on him because he executes the game plan at a level that gives the team the best chance to succeed. And it's not just about individual games. If you step back and examine the trajectory of Dak's career, you see a pattern of sustained excellence when he is healthy. He has repeatedly carried the Cowboys through seasons where expectations were tempered by skepticism, and even when critics predicted decline, he has proven them wrong. The wins accumulate because of his leadership, his preparation, and his ability to perform under pressure. It is easy for casual fans to point to playoff shortcomings or a single disappointing performance. But the bigger picture reveals a quarterback who consistently puts his team in position to succeed year after year. Now, consider the impact on his supporting cast. Dak Prescott is a quarterback who elevates everyone around him. Wide receivers make tougher catches because they know Dak will place the ball perfectly. Offensive linemen play more confidently because Dak reads the defense and makes adjustments to protect them. Running backs find holes in the defense that are created not just by the offensive line, but by Dak's ability to manipulate coverage. This kind of synergy is rare and shows why the Cowboys continue to be competitive regardless of roster turnover. His influence is felt at every position, and his football intelligence creates opportunities that would be missed by any other quarterback. Even beyond the field, Dak Prescott's influence is felt in the team culture. He sets the tone for preparation, focus, and resilience. Younger players learn by watching how he handles adversity, how he communicates with teammates, and how he maintains focus even when the game is on the line. That kind of leadership is invaluable and contributes to the overall success of the Cowboys organization. Dak is not just playing at a high level individually. He is shaping the team's identity and ensuring that they remain competitive in a league where change is constant and challenges are inevitable. Finally, it is worth highlighting just how rare it is to see a quarterback in Dak's position performing at this level. With a team in transition, missing key personnel, and facing one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, many quarterbacks would struggle. Yet Dak Prescott is thriving, proving that he belongs in the conversation with the league's elite. His ability to elevate the team, control the game, and make critical plays consistently sets him apart. We are witnessing a quarterback not just in his prime, but in his peak, someone who combines intelligence, skill, leadership, and resilience in a way that defines what it means to be a franchise quarterback. As we continue breaking down Dak Prescott's season, it becomes clear that the conversation about him as an MVP candidate is not just hype. It is based on tangible performance and impact. The narrative surrounding him in the national media can be inconsistent, swinging between criticism and praise, but the reality on the field tells a very different story. Dak has been consistently producing at a level that not only keeps the Cowboys competitive, but also puts him in the elite tier of quarterbacks in the league this year. His ability to take a team in transition, with an offensive line that is still developing and a receiving core that lacks a true number one, and make them look cohesive and threatening is remarkable. When evaluating quarterbacks, context is everything, and Dak excels in that realm. He does more than simply throw the ball. He reads defenses with precision, adjusts protections on the fly, and identifies mismatches that give his receivers the best chance to succeed. His decision-making under pressure is at an elite level, a combination of instinct and preparation that separates him from most quarterbacks in the league. He has the kind of football IQ that allows him to anticipate what the defense is going to do before they even commit to a play. This is not just about athleticism. This is about mastery of the game, and Dak Prescott has reached a level where his preparation, intelligence, and execution all converge seamlessly. Despite some critics who question his value based on isolated moments or past playoff results, the reality is that Dak has consistently carried this team to victories over the years. He has dealt with roster turnover, injuries to key players, and coaching changes, yet he remains a stabilizing force. When Dez Bryant, Ezekiel Elliott, or other key contributors have left the team, Dak has adapted and elevated his play to compensate. The Cowboys' ability to remain competitive in the regular season, consistently hovering around playoff contention, is directly tied to his presence and performance. This is not a quarterback who relies solely on surrounding talent. He creates opportunities, maximizes what he has, and delivers results week after week. It is also important to note the tangible metrics that back up Dak's performance this season. Adjusted performance statistics, including expected points added, clearly show that he is creating more value for his offense than nearly anyone else in the league. Even when accounting for drops, passes that were deflected, or unfavorable situations, Dak continues to elevate his team's offensive efficiency. These numbers do not lie. He is operating at a level well above most of his peers, and the gap between him and the next quarterback in several key metrics is substantial. It is one thing to talk about leadership and intangibles, but when the numbers corroborate what we see on the field, it paints a compelling picture of a quarterback performing at the very top of his game. The impact of Dak Prescott extends beyond the physical execution of plays. His leadership and composure set the tone for the entire team. Young players look to him for guidance, and veteran players recognize the stability he provides. He has the rare ability to balance confidence with humility, holding himself accountable while lifting his teammates up. This creates a culture of focus and preparation that is crucial in a league where small mistakes can make the difference between winning and losing. Dak's influence on the field and in the locker room ensures that the Cowboys are always in position to compete, even in situations where the roster might be considered a work in progress. Another critical aspect of his game this season is his consistency. In a league that is often defined by streaks and momentum, Dak maintains a level of play that minimizes volatility. He rarely has games where he completely falls apart, and even in contests where the offense struggles, his ability to make key plays at pivotal moments keeps the team within striking distance. This consistency is not just a testament to his physical skills, but to his mental toughness and preparation. Dak is a quarterback who understands that success is built on execution, discipline, and decision-making, and he consistently delivers on all fronts. When discussing MVP consideration, context is always key. While Dak may face challenges in terms of recognition compared to quarterbacks on teams with higher profile rosters or flashier statistics, the reality is that he is performing at a level that deserves serious consideration. His ability to overcome obstacles, elevate his team, and produce consistently in a challenging environment places him among the league's elite. The MVP conversation often includes subjective elements such as team record and media perception, but when you examine the actual performance on the field, Dak Prescott's case is undeniable. He has taken a team in transition and made them competitive against some of the toughest defenses in the NFL. It is also worth highlighting the evolution in Dak's game over the years. He has grown from a quarterback with obvious talent into a player who combines skill, preparation, and intelligence to dominate games. Early in his career, he relied heavily on talent around him, but this season, he is demonstrating that he can carry an offense, adjust to challenges in real time, and make his teammates better. Every read, every audible, every adjustment at the line of scrimmage shows a level of mastery that few quarterbacks achieve. Dak is not just executing plays. He is managing games and controlling outcomes in a way that reflects both experience and natural leadership. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In what's shaping up to be one of the juiciest off-season rumors in the NFL, whispers are swirling that star safety Derwin James Jr. may have quietly severed ties with the Los Angeles Chargers, and, even more shockingly, has been spotted wearing the unmistakable blue and silver of the Dallas Cowboys. Sources close to the situation describe the split as unexpected but not entirely surprising. Tension between James and the Chargers front office has reportedly been building for months, with disagreements over defensive schemes, leadership roles, and, unsurprisingly, money. James, one of the league's most dynamic and feared safeties, has long been the emotional centerpiece of LA's defense. But as the Chargers continue to stumble through inconsistency, frustration has apparently boiled over. What's fanning the flames now are a series of viral photos that allegedly show James working out in a Cowboys practice jersey during a private session in Texas. While nothing official has been announced, social media is ablaze. Some fans claim it's just off-season trolling. Others believe it's a clear signal of where James's heart, and perhaps his next contract, lies. The Cowboys, of course, have never shied away from splashy acquisitions. Jerry Jones loves a headline, and bringing in a player of James's caliber would send shockwaves across the NFC. Dallas's secondary has been solid, but not elite, and pairing James with Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs could instantly elevate the Cowboys' defense to terrifying heights. Insiders say informal talks may have already taken place, with James exploring potential fit and culture in Dallas. Neither team has issued a statement, but the silence itself is only fueling speculation. Could we really see one of the AFC's brightest defensive stars on the Star of America's team? That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.